Hello everyone, my name is Chris Madden, and I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri, where I just started a new job as the piano pedagogy professor at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. When MTNA reached out and asked if I would do this member spotlight, I was really excited about the opportunity, and it made me think about what MTNA has meant to me as a young professional. And as I was thinking about this question, I realized just how many places I've lived in the last 10 years of my life. So I've spent time in Pennsylvania and Florida. I lived in Oklahoma. I moved to Texas for 3 years. And now I've ended up in Kansas City, Missouri, where I never thought I would live, but I absolutely love it and I love what I do. And I feel really fortunate to be doing it. And so throughout all of that change for professional reasons, what I realized was that MTNA has been a constant in my professional life, and that's one of the things that I've appreciated about it. So whenever I've picked up and moved to a new city, I never had to worry about how I was going to become involved in the musical community. I knew that there would be an MTNA chapter nearby, whether it was a collegiate chapter where I was going to grad school or a local chapter in the city where I was living. I really credit MTNA with helping me meet such good people and teachers and performers and opportunities to get involved so quickly in all of these communities. And so I think that's really one of the advantages is the network that MTNA offers around the country. And I know that that's been helpful for me moving around so much. And then the other thing that I have found beneficial about MTNA as a young professional is the conferences that it offers, whether it's the Collegiate Pedagogy Symposium, GP3, the Group Piano Pedagogy Conference, or the National Conference. These conferences really have something for everyone. So for me personally, when I was in graduate school, the Collegiate Piano Pedagogy Symposium was really influential. So as a new teacher, I had a lot of ideas that I was exploring in my teaching. And doing presentations at the Collegiate Symposium was a great way to share these research questions and ideas with other students and colleagues and get feedback on them. So I would encourage you to get involved in that as early as possible. If you're sort of sitting there thinking, oh, I still have time, I'll get involved next year or when I do my master's or when I do my doctorate, don't wait. Just do it now because, the people I've met at this conference, really, they're still very good friends and have since become colleagues, people that I've done research with and collaborated with. So there's a lot of benefit to going to conferences like that as soon as you can. And then the other conference for me that I would like to highlight is the National Conference because I think it really exemplifies what MTNA is about as an organization. And what I mean by that is MTNA is an inclusive organization. It's not the type of organization that's going to try to make you become just a teacher or just a performer or say, you're an entrepreneur, you have these new ideas, we don't really want that here, you're going to just have to make it on your own. The National Conference is having tracks for all different types of topics, and if you're like me and you're sort of stimulated and excited by different ideas and different topics, the National Conference is fantastic for that. I still get overwhelmed when I go every year because it's amazing the performers that they get to give recitals and talks and master classes, and the teachers who are presenting new thoughts about how they're interacting with students or entrepreneurs with new ideas or composers that are writing new music. All of these things are happening at the National Conference, and it can be really overwhelming, but in a good way. And so for me, I think that's one of the things that I really enjoy about MTNA is attending that conference every year and getting those ideas to refresh myself in all aspects of what I think it is to be a musician. So thank you again to MTNA for asking me to do this. And if I haven't met you, I hope to meet you in the future at a conference, and please feel free to say hello.